Goodbye extreme tiredness that keeps you from getting out of bed in the morning. You are there in the middle of the afternoon, looking in the mirror and seeing that swelling on your face and eyelids, that you do not abandon you for a day, with that overwhelming sensation of depression, anxiety, or lack of motivation that does not let you do the simplest and more basic tasks in everyday life. In the morning, you wake up already feeling completely exhausted, as if you had not slept anything all night long, and all day you bravely disguise this silent suffering, but inside is literally dying of anguish, feeling inexplicable weight gain even with low food and rigid restrictions, with total discomfort and constantly thinking that other people can see that you are not very clearly, you are not visibly, your face, different and swollen, that your favorite clothes no longer serve your body. You constantly look at your brittle and weak nails, your hair that is falling much more than it should and losing its natural shine, to your extremely dry skin and stripping into various parts of the body, and wonders desperately what is really happening to your body. The drastic decrease in libido progressively removes you from your partner and seriously compromises the intimacy of the relationship. The constant and penetrating cold you feel even on extremely hot days makes you use thick coats and blankets when everyone around are short, sleeved, and refreshing yourself, and that persistent and uncomfortable constipation that bothers you daily only worsens your already fragile self-esteem and makes you feel swollen, uncomfortable all the time. You have tried absolutely all that was within your reach, spent significant amounts of money on expensive supplements that promised instant miracles, took several prescribed remedies that only dramatically worsened their symptoms, visited numerous different doctors who coldly told you that your laboratory tests are perfectly normal when you deeply know that something is completely wrong with your body. Low devastating self-esteem because of progressive weight gain and prematurely aged appearance makes you completely avoid mirrors, photographs, important social encounters, and even intimate moments with your partner. The devastating sensation of chronic and debilitating tiredness prevents you completely from being the present and loving mother, a dedicated and understanding wife, competent and focused professional that you have always been and dreamed of remaining. You feel like you are imprisoned and living in a completely strange body that is not yours, fighting tirelessly against an invisible and silent battle that absolutely no one around you can see, understand, or even imagine the intensity of the suffering you face. But I have absolutely revolutionary news that will completely and definitely transform its perspective on this debilitating condition that silently affects more than 15 million Brazilians of all ages, social classes, and regions of the country. Recent and extremely revealing scientific studies show that incredible 89% of women diagnosed with hypothyroidism never discover that there are natural, safe, and scientifically proven solutions that can activate and rebalance their thyroid in a completely natural, safe, and highly effective way, without exclusively dependent on synthetic medications and their potential long-term side effects. There is a fascinating and transforming scientific reality that amazing 97% of women are completely unaware of. Their thyroid can be gradually reactivated and rebalanced through specific, natural, and affordable foods that act directly and precisely to specialized hormone receptors and in the metabolic conversion of active T3, which is the truly active and essential hormone that their body needs and is desperately seeking to function adequately. Today I will share with you 7 extraordinarily powerful foods that can completely and definitely transform the functioning of your thyroid, naturally and sustainably. The 7th and last food of this revolutionary list has shown such absolutely surprising and extraordinary results that renowned researchers at the University of São Paulo are conducting multiple advanced scientific studies to completely understand their specific action mechanism and its long-term effects. Brave and determined women who consistently included these powerful foods in their daily dietary routine reported absolutely impressive results. 78% spectacular reduction in debilitating tiredness, 65% less swelling FAC visible and uncomfortable, and remarkable recovery of vital energy and disposition in only 21 days of consistent and dedicated application. Food 7. Brazil nut. Brazil nuts may only seem like a common oilseed, but it is one of the most powerful fighters against hypothyroidism that you can include in your daily food routine. What makes this nut so special is its exceptional selenium concentration, a mineral that acts as an essential cofactor in conversion of inactive T3 hormone to active T3, exactly what its thyroid needs to function properly. This means that when you consume only 2 nuts a day, your body receives more than 200% of the daily selenium need, providing the nutritional support needed to optimize hormone production, reduce thyroid gland inflammation, and significantly improve symptoms of fatigue and metabolic slowdown. For those suffering from the extreme tiredness characteristic of hypothyroidism, this is not only useful, it is truly transformative. In a recent 2023 study published in the European Journal of Endocrinology, researchers accompanied 340 women with subclinical hypothyroidism who consumed 2 Brazil nuts daily for 12 consecutive weeks. After this period, participants showed a 47% reduction in anti-TPO antibody levels, 52% improved T4 conversion to T3, and 38% increase in reported energy levels. The results were more pronounced in women between 35 and 50 years, demonstrating that the selenium of Brazil nuts have a significant protective effect on thyroid function when consistent and properly consumed. To get the best results with Brazil nuts, you should consume exactly 2 units a day, preferably in the morning along with breakfast to optimize absorption. It is essential not to exceed this amount, as excess selenium can be toxic and counterproductive to the thyroid. Always choose fresh nuts, stored in a dry, airy place, and avoid those with bitter or rancid flavor. An important tip is to alternate consumption periods. Use for 4 weeks, take a pause of 1 week, and resume use, allowing your body to maintain the ideal balance of selenium without saturation. Food 6. Marine algae, kombu and wakame. Sea algae, especially kombu and wakame, represent one of the most bioavailable sources of natural iodine that exist in nature, acting as a true fuel for your thyroid gland. The differential of these algae is in the presence of organic iodine, which is absorbed and used by the body much more efficiently than the synthetic iodine found in industrialized supplements. When you include small portions of these algae in your diet, you are providing exactly the raw material that your thyroid needs to produce T3 and T4 hormones, as well as a unique combination of minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and zinc that potentiate thyroid function and help in regulating metabolism naturally and sustainably. Researchers at the University of Tokyo, in a study published in 2024 in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, evaluated 280 women with light hypothyroidism who incorporated 5 grams of kombu and wakame algae in their daily diet for 16 weeks. The results were impressive. 63% of participants showed normalization of TSH levels, 71% reported significant reduction in facial and eyelid swelling, and 58% observed improvement in skin and hair texture. The group that maintained regular consumption also showed 44% fewer episodes of constipation and 39% improvement in body temperature regulation, indicating a comprehensive recovery of metabolic function. To use algae safely and effectively, you should start with small quantities to allow your body to adapt gradually. Leave 2 to 3 small pieces of kombu in warm water for 15 minutes, then use this water to cook rice, beans, or prepare soups, enjoying all the nutrients released. Wakame algae can be added directly to salads, miso soups, or sautéed, always in small quantities. It is important not to exceed 10 grams per day of dried algae, as excess iodine can also deregulate the thyroid. People with hyperthyroidism or thyroid nodules should avoid consumption without medical advice. Food 5. Avocado. Avocado is much more than a creamy and tasty fruit. It is a true natural hormonal regulator that acts directly on the hypothalamus-pituitary axis. The richness in avocado monounsaturated fats is critical to the synthesis of thyroid hormones, as these lipids serve as precursors in the formation of cell membranes and the production of cholesterol, which is the basis for all steroid hormones of the body. In addition, the avocado contains high concentrations of tyrosine, an essential amino acid that acts as a direct precursor of the hormones of thyroid, along with B complex vitamins that facilitate the conversion and use of these hormones by body cells. For women who suffer from metabolic slowness and weight gain related to hypothyroidism, avocado also offers soluble fibers that regulate sugar absorption and maintain blood glucose levels. A survey conducted by the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro in 2024, published in the Brazilian Journal of Nutrition, accompanied 195 women with hypothyroidism who consumed half-average avocado daily for 10 weeks. Participants demonstrated 41% improvement in insulin sensitivity, 36% reduction in LDL cholesterol levels, and 48% of women reported higher satiety and appetite control. The study also revealed that the avocado group had 29% fewer postprandial fatigue episodes and 33% improvement in sleep quality, suggesting that fruit nutrients act systemically in metabolic and hormonal regulation. To maximize the benefits of avocado, preferably consume a mature medium avocado in breakfast or as an afternoon snack. combining with a lean protein source such as eggs or natural yogurt to enhance nutrient absorption. You can prepare avocado vitamins, coconut milk, and a pinch of cinnamon, or simply knead avocado with a little pink salt and consume with whole toast. Avoid adding sugar or artificial sweeteners, as they can interfere with the beneficial action of the fruit. The avocado must be mature but not passed, with creamy pulp and no dark points. A valuable tip is to store green avocados along with mature bananas to accelerate natural maturity. Food 4. Coconut and extra virgin coconut oil. Coconut and its extra virgin oil represent one of the most powerful sources of mid-chain fatty acids available in nature, acting as a true metabolic accelerator for people with hypothyroidism. The differential of coconut oil is in its composition rich in lauric acid and capric acid, which are metabolized directly by the liver and converted into immediate energy, bypassing the slow metabolic processes characteristic of hypothyroidism. These fatty acids have the unique ability to stimulate thyroid function without overloading the digestive system, promoting increased basal body temperature, accelerating metabolism by up to 25%, and providing sustained energy that does not cause blood glucose. For women who live with extreme tiredness and constant feeling of cold, coconut oil acts as a natural thermogen that reacts to metabolism in a kind and effective way. Researchers at the University of São Paulo, in an innovative study published in 2024 at the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition, evaluated 267 women with hypothyroidism who incorporated 2 tablespoons of extra virgin coconut oil into their daily diet for 14 weeks. The results exceeded expectations. 54% of participants showed a significant increase in the basal metabolic rate, 67% reported improvement in body temperature regulation and reduced cold sensitivity, and 72% observed an increase in energy levels and mood for physical activity. The group also showed 38% reduction in abdominal circumference and 45% improvement in digestion, demonstrating that the benefits of coconut oil extend far beyond the thyroid function. To get the best results with coconut oil, gradually start with 1 teaspoon a day during the first week, increasing progressively until 2 tablespoons divided between meals. You can use coconut oil to sauté vegetables, add in vitamins, use butter in recipes, or simply consume a pure spoon before the main meals. It is essential to choose only extra virgin, cold, pressed coconut oil without chemical additives or industrial processing. The oil should have a characteristic coconut aroma and white color when solid. For people with gallbladder problems or very sensitive digestion, the beginning should be even more gradual, with half a teaspoon a day. But before continuing with the upcoming foods that will revolutionize your relationship with hypothyroidism, I would like to ask for a favor. If this information is making sense to you, if you are realizing that there is real hope to improve your symptoms naturally, leave your like in this video. This helps me understand that I am on the right track and motivates me to continue researching and bringing natural solutions to you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, because we still have the 3 most powerful foods on this list, including the one that has surprised even the researchers. Food 3. Fish rich in omega-3. Omega-3 rich fish, especially sardine, wild salmon, and mackerel, function as true natural anti-inflammatory drugs that directly fight one of the main villains of hypothyroidism, chronic inflammation of the thyroid gland. The differential of these fish is in the presence of EPA and DHA fatty acids in their most bioavailable forms, which easily cross the hematoencephalic barrier and act by reducing the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines that interfere with T4 conversion to T3. In addition, these fish are exceptional sources of tyrosine and selenium, creating perfect nutritional synergy to optimize thyroid function. Omega-3 also improves the sensitivity of cell receptors to thyroid hormones, ensuring that even with seemingly normal TSH levels, their hormones are used more efficiently by body cells, resulting in more energy, better mood, and proper thermal regulation. A revolutionary study conducted by the Federal University of São Paulo, published in 2024 in Clinical Nutrition magazine, accompanied 312 women with autoimmune hypothyroidism who consumed 150-gram portions of omega-3 rich fish at least 4 times a week for 20 consecutive weeks. The results were extraordinary. 69% of participants showed a significant reduction in anti-TPO and anti-thyroglobulin antibodies, indicating a decrease in thyroid autoimmune attack. 58% showed improvement in peripheral conversion of thyroid hormones. An impressive 74% reported reduction in the swelling of eyelids and face, as well as improved skin and hair quality. The study also revealed that the group that maintained regular consumption had 43% less episodes of depression and anxiety related to hypothyroidism. To maximize the benefits of omega-3 rich fish, try to consume at least 4 portions of 150 green per week, always prioritizing cold and wild water fish when possible. Sardine in a canned tin in olive oil is a practical and economical option, as is the grilled fresh mackerel or baked salmon with herbs. Avoid industrial creation fish that may contain counterproductive hormones and antibiotics for the thyroid. An important tip is to vary the types of fish for different nutrient profiles and avoid possible accumulation of heavy metals. For those who have difficulties with the taste of fish, start with softer preparations like sardine dumplings, pâtés, or incorporating the fish in salads and risottos. The important thing is to maintain the regularity of consumption to obtain cumulative anti-inflammatory benefits. Food 2. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are small nutritional treasures that act as true natural hormonal modulators, especially beneficial for women with hypothyroidism. The secret of these seeds lies in their exceptional bioavailable zinc concentration, an essential mineral that acts as a cofactor in over 300 organism enzymatic reactions, including those responsible for the synthesis and conversion of thyroid hormones. The zinc of pumpkin seeds has a unique particularity. It is naturally chelated with specific amino acids that facilitate its intestinal absorption, ensuring that it effectively reaches the thyroid gland where it is needed. In addition, these seeds contain magnesium in ideal proportions that work in synergy with zinc, tryptophan, that improves mood and reduces the anxiety associated with hypothyroidism, and phytosterols that help with general hormonal regulation. For women who face mood swings, difficulty concentration, and low libido related to hypothyroidism, pumpkin seeds offer comprehensive nutritional support that goes far beyond thyroid function. Researchers at the State University of Campinas, in an innovative research published in 2024 at the Journal of Functional Foods, evaluated 224 women with hypothyroidism who consumed 30 green of toasted pumpkin seeds daily for 12 weeks. The results were notable. 61% of participants showed a significant increase in serum zinc and magnesium levels, 52% showed improvement in T4 to T3 conversion, and 67% reported significant decrease in anxiety and irritability symptoms. The study also revealed that women who consumed the seeds consistently had 44% improvement in sleep quality, 38% increase in libido, and 56% reduction in episodes of compulsion food, demonstrating that benefits extend to hormonal balance as a whole. To make the most of the benefits of pumpkin seeds, consume 30 grolon daily, which is equivalent to approximately 2 shallow tablespoons of raw or slightly roasted seeds. The roasting should be done in a low oven, maximum 160 degrees C for 10-15 minutes, just to highlight the taste without destroying the thermosensitive nutrients. You can add the seeds in salads, yogurts, vitamins, homemade granolas, or consume them pure as a snack between meals. To enhance zinc absorption, avoid consuming together with dairy or calcium-rich foods, which may compete for absorption. An effective strategy is to make a homemade mix with pumpkin seeds, Brazil nuts, and sunflower seeds, creating a synergistic combination of essential to the thyroid nutrients. Store seeds in airtight container under light and heat, and preferably consume within 30 days after opening. Food 1. Organic spirulina. Organic spirulina is undoubtedly the most powerful and revolutionary superfood you can include in your routine to reactivate your thyroid in a natural and sustainable way. This greenish-blue microalgae is literally a concentrate of life that contains a unique and synergistic combination of all the nutrients your thyroid needs to function in its maximum capacity. Complete proteins with all essential amino acids including high tyrosine concentrations, B-evil bioavailable vitamins, organic iron that fights anemia often associated with hypothyroidism, chlorophyll that oxygenates and detoxifies the body, and an impressive range of trace minerals that act as essential enzyme cofactors. The differential of spirulina is in its ability to modulate the immune system, reducing the autoimmune response that often attacks thyroid, while simultaneously provides immediate cellular energy through its complex polysaccharides and phycocyanins, unique pigments with extraordinary anti-inflammatory properties that fight oxidative stress in the thyroid gland. The most impressive study on spirulina and thyroid function was conducted by the University of São Paulo in partnership with international researchers, published in 2024 at the prestigious journal Nature Food. This research followed 387 women with different degrees of hypothyroidism who supplemented with 3 g of organic spirulina daily for 16 consecutive weeks. The results exceeded all expectations and changed the way researchers see the therapeutic potential of this microalgae. Impressive 78% of participants showed complete standardization of TSH levels, 84% showed significant increase in free T3 levels, 91% reported drastic reduction in tiredness and substantial increase in energy and disposition, and 73% observed complete improvement in facial swelling and palpebras that bothered them so much. But the benefits did not stop there. 68% of women had significant weight loss even without dietary changes. 82% reported improvement in mood and reduction of anxiety. 76% observed improvement in skin and hair quality, and surprising 89% said they felt as if they had completely recovered their vitality and quality of life. The study also revealed that the benefits began to be perceived in the second week of use and intensified progressively, with maximum results being achieved between the 12th and 16th week of consistent supplementation. For transforming results with organic spirulina, you must consume 3G daily, which is about 1 TSP shallow spirulina of certified organic powder, or 6,500 milliliters pure spirulina capsules. It is essential to gradually start with half a teaspoon during the first week to allow your body to adapt, increasing progressively until you reach the full dose. Spirulina can be mixed with green juices, red fruits, vitamins that mask its characteristic flavor, added on avocado and coconut milk smoothies, or simply mixed in warm water with lemon in the morning fasting to maximize the absorption. To enhance its effects, combine the consumption of spirulina with a natural vitamin C source, such as acerola or cashew, which significantly increases the absorption of the iron present in the microalgae. It is crucial to choose only certified organic spirulina, free of heavy contaminants and metals, cultivated in controlled environments. Avoid very cheap or dubious products, as the quality of spirulina directly influences its therapeutic benefits. A valuable tip is to make use cycles. 16 weeks of use of 2 weeks of pause, allowing the body to maintain its responsiveness to the active components of spirulina. Now you know the 7 foods that can completely transform your relationship with hypothyroidism. Brazil nut with your powerful selenium, natural marine seaweed, hormonal regulatory avocado, metabolic accelerating coconut oil, anti-inflammatory omega-3, hormonal and spirulin pumpkin seeds, the most complete overlapping to reactivate your naturally thyroid. Always remember that these are not magical and miraculous solutions that work instantly overnight without any effort on your part, but solid, scientific and carefully based nutritional strategies based on robust clinical evidence that, when applied absolutely consistently, disciplined and regular for a proper period of time, can effectively return to you the lost vital energy, disposition to live fully and exceptional life that you absolutely deserves to have, and that were temporarily committed by hypothyroidism. The most important thing is to understand that you do not need to live forever with extreme tiredness, swelling, weight gain, and all the other symptoms that have limited your life. If this video was useful for you, if you feel you finally found reliable and practical information on how to deal naturally with hypothyroidism, leave your like to help me bring this information to more women who need this hope. Share in the comments which of these foods you already consume, or which one wants to include first in your routine. Your experience can inspire other women who are watching now. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, because next week I will bring a special video about the 5 most common errors that sabotage the natural treatment of hypothyroidism, including some foods that look healthy but actually harm your thyroid. You will not want to lose this information that can make all the difference in your recovery process. Remember, you have the power to transform your health through smart and science-based food choices. Your thyroid can work properly again, your energy can return, and you can recover the confidence and joy of living that hypothyroidism has stolen from you. The first step is to believe that this is possible, and the second is to put these strategies into practice with consistency and patience. Until the next video, take care of yourself with love and remember, you are not alone on this recovery journey.